crying and they were crying, and it just felt like coming home, because family, like your heart is where your family is, right? And I'm very close to my parents, so it was an answered prayer talaga. And I can only pray for other families that were in my family's position na sana they could have the same reality as mine soon, that they could be reunited again. Because I just know, as someone who's experienced it, how this pandemic has really separated so many from their families and their loved ones. So my heart really goes out to them.
Thank you very much, Miss Kat. Thank you. Stay safe. God bless. And also with you,
Thank
DJ
you.
I.
Thank you, Sir Odie.
Thank
And
you,
thank
Odie.
you, safe with your face mask there. Now, we have a few of them joining us from Tag 91.1. We have Bluebird and Carrie Bell. Hi.
Hello, good afternoon here in Dubai, UAE. Hi, DJ IE and
Hello.
Queen Cat. Hello. I don't know if you remembered, but we
Oh, thank
have
you.
interviewed you 2 years ago here in Dubai.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. How can I
Yeah.
forget? Grabe.
Grabe yun. Pinuno mo yung mall namin dito sa Dubai. And so we want to know, kasi we are very excited, of course, your journey as a beauty queen, diba? Nandiyan pa rin. Pero ngayon, you're starting another journey naman as a recording artist. So my question for you is, now being a recording artist, I'm sure it's a different environment yan compared to the beauty pageant world. And while doing Raise Your Flag, diba? Recording Raise Your Flag and the upcoming tracks, diba? Music mo, gusto ko malaman, what have you learned or discovered about yourself for the first time?
Thank you for the question. I think I've come to a lot of realizations in a way na parang, if I look back at my journey in pageantry, I really started as someone who didn't know anything. And I combined experience with preparation and training to really be able to be successful in that pursuit. And it feels like I'm starting all over again in music. If I can be completely honest, it's like I have the same fears that I really had in my beginning days of pageantry, where I feel like a newbie and I feel like I have to prove myself. I have to earn my stripes, I guess you could put it. And it's a very vulnerable feeling also, putting out music, especially music that's so personal to you. Even though I didn't write all of the lyrics here, I tweaked and rewrote maybe a few lines in my interpretation of it, but it was based on a lot of things that I said personally in my journey. So it almost feels as if I wrote it in a way. And to put music out that is a reflection of yourself is a very vulnerable position to be in, because if people critique your music, it's like they're critiquing you or what your heart is saying or trying to communicate in that message. So I feel very vulnerable, but ever more so, I feel very supported and encouraged by all the wonderful supportive messages I've been receiving about how the song has really resonated with certain people. To see that it's not only connecting to people who may have, followed along with the journey of Miss Universe, but also to other people who really believe in the message and what it's really trying to convey. So it's definitely a memorable experience, and I don't think there's a better way to kick off going into music. It's not my first single, but it's something that really is about a moment that really redefined my life. So it's really exciting.
Can I add something to that? What's great or amazing about you, Queen Cat, is that when you want something, yun nga, very goal-oriented ka, you just go for it, di ba? Despite the fact na, sabi mo nga, vulnerable ka. But at the end of the day, we see that you're always successful. So you truly are an inspiration. And we thank you for that.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
And I think Bluebird will have a question also.
Thank you. This is my first time kinabahan ako eh. Pero Kat, First time ko. Inasahan ko to at saka me myself want to hear you doing this. Sana lang mangyari ito. Do you have any plan of writing or singing or unreleasing a full Tagalog song or maybe Taglish?
Yeah, I would definitely love to, and I'm very sure that it will happen. So yeah, I feel like being Filipino is such a large part of my identity and is such a big part of my journey and my purpose so far. So it definitely would feel right coming from a storytelling point of view that I really utilize that language in some sort of expression through a song or maybe a series of songs. It definitely feels like it will happen. So I have no doubt that
Sana,
I
yeah.
definitely will have some.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Bluebird and Carrie Bell.
Thank you po.
All the way from Dubai. We're down to our last 3 sets of questions. Catriona, I hope you're still okay. I mean,
Yes.
your answers
All
are
good.
good. Now let's go to Nelly Rosopa. Again, Nelly Rosopa and Irene Ainza of Kabayan Radio or Kabayan Radio with a Q.
Hi. Hi, VGI
Hello po.
and Miss Catriona Gray. You're so
Hello
beautiful.
po. Thank you po.
Yes po. We have a questions in here. How do you correlate your song Raise Your Flag to the current situation during this pandemic to all Filipinos around the world?
Yeah, thank you for that question. The message of Raise Your Flag is really a call to action to be of service, to take action, to do something for someone or something. And I feel like a resonating feeling that has just, overcome us during the course of the last year and a half has been one of disheartenedness, of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling discouraged, of feeling hopeless. I know that I felt all of those things in the course of a year and a half. And I hope that an inspiring song like RYF can really give off a message of, how can we do something for someone else that perhaps can change their reality and how they're seeing the situation. Like I feel like a lot of people say like there's hardly anything, or it's so hard to see the good now because the news and everything that's happening. But hopefully this song could get people to take action so that they could become the good in someone's day, or maybe the good in someone's life through either an act of service or getting involved in their community, or just acts of kindness to their fellow person if they're going about their chores or their errands, or maybe in their school or their workplace. That's really the message of RYF, and that's what I hope people would take away from it.
Any upcoming projects that we can watch out for?
Yes, there are, but nothing that I can plug at the moment because they're still all falling together and the timeline isn't really solid as is with the last year and a half. But definitely new music coming in the next couple of months, and also a few events that'll be coming up also in aligned with the different charity groups that I work with, and also some upcoming projects too.
Thank you and congratulations to your new song.
Thank you.
Hope you did visit us here in Qatar.
Yes, I would love to. Sana po.
Thank you very much, VGI.
Yes, you too, Miss Nelly or Miss Irene. I didn't get your name. Is it Nelly?
I'm Nelly.
Oh, you're Nelly. I'm so sad Irene wasn't able to join us. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Nelly of Kabayan Radio, all the way from Qatar. Now we have Tia of Expat Media. Hi, Tia.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Catriona. So,
Hello po.
my question is, you said earlier that you felt like a newbie in the music industry and that you feel like you're starting all over again with your career in music, right? So I guess with what you said, I guess a lot of people can resonate with that. Maybe not just the fresh graduates right now, but probably the people out there who in this recent pandemic have been forced to switch careers. So my question is, what advice would you give to someone who is just starting their career in music or in any career for that matter?
Whew. Well, first, I want to encourage you that I think everyone starts that way. I don't believe anyone starts off being an expert or professional at anything. It always starts from the ground up. So I hope to encourage you with that. Just as, you know, being on stage in pageantry, I did not walk like that 5 years ago. It was something that I really had to learn step by step. And it's just like that with any other career. I think as long as your action plan really involves, you know, trying to find educational resources or trying to work on and improve your skills in any way that you can, that way you're preparing yourself and setting yourself up for success. There's something that I've always resonated with, and that is the formula of preparedness plus opportunity equals success. So in whatever way that you can prepare, that could be maybe talking to people in the field that you're hoping to go in, getting their advice and experience, because you'll find that there are a lot of people who are more than happy to pass on their wisdom or their knowledge to someone and be a mentor to someone. I think mentorship is a very valuable resource. And even further education, even if it's a free resource online or just reading. And then, yeah, just continue working on yourself. If the opportunity hasn't yet presented itself, have faith that it will in God's perfect timing, because there is a small aspect of luck there. But if you are prepared and that opportunity finally does come along, I really am confident that you'll be successful because you have done that work prior.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And I have one more question. Actually, this is from our readers from expatmedia.net. So their question is, actually, there are two questions here. Who are your biggest musical influences? And if you could make another song about your life right now, what would it be? What would it sound like? And which lyrics would stand out?
Ooh, that last question's hard. Like on the spot question. Well, the first question naman, musical influences. Honestly, I listen to so many different artists. But I really resonate with songwriters. Some of my favorites are Guy Sebastian, Emily Sandé, Sam Smith. I really resonate with people who turn their personal experiences into music, because I think that's the beauty of music. When it comes to a song that describes my life, I don't know. Well, I know that it would have a very it wouldn't have a somber tone because I have lived a very fulfilling life. So it wouldn't be a sad song. Maybe it would be one of a very reflective tone. It would definitely be a storytelling lyric. And I hope that I could phrase the lyrics in such a way that you don't have to know pageantry and you don't have to know being a public figure and what that entails to be able to relate to the lessons that I've learned along the way. I haven't had that long of a life so far, but I do feel like there are certain things that I've learned. So hopefully the lyric would be succinct and storytelling enough to be able to allow that to be a relatable language that people could really resonate with.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Tia. By the way, just a follow-up, Catriona. I'm also a fan of Guy Sebastian, and I know that he's from Australia, right? So do you know him personally?
I wish. I really wish I did. I remember watching him though. He's the first ever Australian Idol winner. Mm-hmm. And I remember watching that on TV, like back when they had like text your favorite, you know, that was the voting system back then. But yeah, I just am such a fan of his music, and he writes a lot of his music, and he's just an amazing vocalist, and I love him. I wish I knew him personally. I don't, but
I just assumed. Which is very silly to assume.
Fan of his music.
Okay, now let's go to June Rigonan of Rated J. Hi.
Hi, VJ Aya. Can you hear me?
Yes, and we love your background.
Thank you very much. Hi, Catriona. Thank you for inviting me here.
Hello.
I'm sure medyo busy ka talaga ngayong araw din na to. But okay, this is my question. Oh, by the way, isa sa mga kababayan natin na sobrang fan ka talaga, si Red Mendoza, ay birthday niya ngayon. So sabi niya, yun, hi daw.
Happy birthday, Red!
Right. Okay, this is my question. When you finished your reign as Miss Universe, you've mentioned that you really wanted to pursue your singing career. We have seen you hosting and even singing in a musical variety show, but this was cut short. How did you feel about that during that moment? Was it something na medyo na disheartened ka? And what are your plans? Do you have any plans to continue that perhaps in ABS-CBN, since the network has a vast range of platforms to explore?
Yeah, definitely. I am really open to, explore. I enjoyed so much my hosting experience and also performing with other people. It was such a great learning experience for me because I'm quite new in all of those different aspects. So I always am open to the opportunity to learn new things and to learn from other people. When SNL was canceled, I was a little bit disheartened, but from my personal life experience, I know that when something doesn't work out, there's usually something better waiting for you, or it's a redirection from the universe to something better. So I just really kept that in my heart when that happened. And it was just a wonderful experience working with the whole crew. I have nothing but good things to say about that experience. And yeah, I'm sure I will find my way onto a stage eventually, whether it be at ABS or with another variety show or another project. It's something I'm definitely open to, but I really love the opportunity to collaborate and learn from others. So I look forward to it.
Right, that would be very exciting for us to see you again in a musical variety show. Very last quick question. Alam ko pagagalitan ako nito, pero what's the song of your heart right now?
Ooh. I don't know. I was thinking of the lyric, I'm coming home, because obviously I'm with my family and I'm very content. I can't remember what the name of the actual song is, but my heart is it's almost in a little bit of a crossroads, because a part of me is very content. I'm at home with my family, who I love very much. But the other part of me that I've been so used to being in service in the Philippines through my volunteer work and being a spokesperson for my different groups, having to be away from that is also tugging at me din, na parang yung sense of responsibility at duty ko to really be of service, because, the work never stops. So that's a kind of a contradicting situation that I'm in. But I'm just trying to enjoy the moment, because I know that this is something that me and my family have been praying for so long. Pero yeah, I also feel that sense of duty, and I know a lot of people can relate to that, especially our OFWs who to work and are not able to come home because of travel restrictions, or they need to provide for their family and whatnot. So I don't know exactly what song that would encapsulate that scenario, but yun ang state ng heart ko.
Right. Anyways, thank you very much for that, Catriona, and thank you very much, VGI. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, June Rigon, and I've rated.
Thank you po.
Questions for today now, Catriona. Is there anything else that you'd like to say? Any message to all of our kababayans? What do you want to tell them?
Yes. Well, first off, I want to thank you, VJIE. Thank you so much for being a part of this event. Thank you to all of our media partners who have given such thoughtful and deep questions today. I have really enjoyed being able to share my heart and what RYF is all about with you all, and also to all of our viewers on our different platforms. Thank you for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you are watching from. It means the world to me that you are here with us, supporting this launch and also listening to the Kwento behind the scenes. I always feel that knowing a bit of the process of music really gives you a deeper appreciation message behind it. So I'm really, really thankful that you're all here. I would like to also acknowledge and thank ABS-CBN Music, Star Music, and Mr. Jonathan Manalo, and also Trisha Denise for making this song a reality, of putting my words from my journey into this medium of music and allowing it to really touch different people. It's such an honor to be able to do my own interpretation. And thank you also to my Cornerstone Music family, who have always been so supportive and and really developing me in the realm of music, and knowing where that's where my heart is, and they've really given me the opportunity to pursue that. Thank you to ABS-CBN Entertainment, ABS-CBN Push, MLR Entertainment, Mix, and then ABS-CBN Corporate Communications. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share these messages, the support today. It means so much to me that you are growing and evolving along with me as I grow and evolve from being a representative of the Philippines to a Miss Universe and now to an artist. It means the world to me that you are still open to hear what I have to say and are still really receptive to the things that I'm creating and putting out with you to share. It means, and I'm just so grateful from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting RYF. It is available on all digital music streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and also the YouTube lyric video is on Star Music's YouTube page. I would love to hear what your guys' favorite lyric is, what resonates with you, what strikes a chord in your heart. Please comment me, tweet me, or leave a comment. I would appreciate that. But again, thank you so much to everyone who made this possible. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
And thank you as well, Catriona. You are such an inspiration to everyone. Thank you so much for answering all the questions like a true beauty queen and, as a real person. Thank you. We really appreciate how genuine you are up to now and how honest you are about everything. I hope you get to inspire more people, and we will be waiting for your official music videos on Mix as well. And of course, your feature projects.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Catriona Gray, Miss Universe 2018. And now, of course, the recording.
Thank you.
Again, RYF is now available on all digital music streaming platforms. Please do stream it and also watch the official lyric video. Thank you so much to all of our friends from the media for joining us today. Once again, I'm DJ Ai de la Cruz from the #1 music channel in the Philippines, VIX. And this has been the RYF Global Media